lie. Are you mad that the EU ain't half bad with its fairly protected human rights, staying in peace with other countries with whom we used to start fights? Why bring fragility to this harmonious stability you claim you project, but what's to expect if you slash ties with our European allies? Wow, it's so awful that energy conservation through light bulbs is lawful. Why save the planet a step at a time via energy consumption reduction when you can suck the world dry than a vampire so it transpires for a selfish desire?
Ah, stupid unicorn, when were you born? Your argument's great, but let's get it straight. Reliance is innate to the centre of the debate. We joined the EU at a later date than some of our mates. We were fine before. Why let the unelected EU elite regulate? If we leave, we have freedom to control our borders, which will afford us more resources for national causes. So forgive me when I say the sooner the UK divorces the EU, we can focus our economic forces on the people that matter to us, ourselves, and save the UK from further EU debt crisis.
Careful up there on your pedestal. 1 foot wrong, it'll be your downfall. Brexit could cause long-term damage. It'd be savage. It'd ravage our household incomes by over £1,000. Now, who likes the sound of that? Stay in the EU, keep that back. Telling us to leave the EU, that's your job. If you shut your gob, you'll see that if we left, unemployment would rise by 2 or 3%. If we left the EU to please you, we'd force businesses to pay large sums to play to EU regulations, all the while having lost the crucial relations with these powerhouse nations. Powerhouse nations like Germany or France? Was your research glance the giants of this world? USA, Canada, Brazil, India, Australia, China? Oh, Luxembourg is relatively minor. Norway is part of the EFTA, which means it's having its own way, but doing okay. So what do you say? I say go home and think of what to do. I don't want to lose 50 trade deals in a blink, do you? You do think, do you? Do you and the EU stay true, lose a raft of legislation and cause major aggravation? 50 trade deals and laws galore, what a bore. Snore, snore. In days of yore, i.e. 60 years before, Britain was a fine country and it can be once more. That's rubbish, that's trash. Why the past? Get your head out your ass. Leaving means feet, inches, pounds. The commotion that would cause when your imperial devotion is as stupid as it sounds.
Pounds, inches, feet, some think they're neat. Besides, if we leave the EU, there's more money per household for me, for you. There are advantageous additions such as how we are fishing. We don't need an overseas expedition when we can relax fishery regulation.
Fisheries, whatever you please, there will be an inevitable economy squeeze.
Who won? Who lost? You decide.